Hey there, everybody. I am so excited that you're here. We're going to be doing our team meeting today. We are doing it online this time, so you can watch it at your convenience. Super excited that you're here. Make sure to watch all the way to the end because I do have some fun things that I want to talk about at the end, and maybe some things to get you started on your week next week, as next week is Gloria's very first week going full-time into real estate. So there's going to be a lot of things for her and all of us as a team to sharpen our skills and to really put some action and time into making this business really work. So I'm so excited that you're here again. Thank you for watching. And I'd love it if you want to respond back to me, comment, like, share any parts that were meaningful to you so that I know how to help you guys best in the future. All right. Let's just start out like we always do. Our mission of the Masters team really is to be the most knowledgeable, professional, and service-first team in Visalia. And I'm hoping that you can, as you are on this team, get on board with that. Service first is so important to us. So whether that means running and doing showings for people who aren't local here, recording those showings for them, putting together videos, all the way to pulling comparisons and property profiles for people when they're getting ready to show a house, to preparing and staging and washing dishes for clients if we need to get their properties ready for market. Service first is so important, and I think it's really kind of what the heart of our team is about. All of the hundreds of calls that we make every day are because we want to serve our clients the best that we can, and that posture behind it, I feel like, is what really sets us apart. When we're willing to make those calls and continue to reach out to people, we're telling them that we really care about them and that we want to help them wherever they're at. And not everybody's ready to buy a house right now, and that's okay. We're willing to help them where they're at right now. So I'm so excited that you're here. Thanks for being on the team. Thank you for bringing your energy and your expertise and your excitement for helping people and just coming alongside and doing this together. I'm really so grateful for all of you. Okay, I'm going to go through our normal meeting points that you might want to know for the week, and then I'm going to finish up with a quick training. And I'm really excited about the training part because I think it's going to offer some really easy go-to, here's what we can do right now to start getting some business. And obviously, we really made a point this year that we want to tackle listings more. So we're going to do it from a perspective of utilizing the buyers that we have. So when I get to that, I think you'll be really excited with what we're going to share. Our news and wins for the week. Since we're not all together, I'll tell you my wins for the week. I have had a really busy week. I feel like it's a win because I'm kind of wrapping up this week and headed into next week, knowing that I'm going to be headed out of town for a measurable amount of time, which I'm very anxious about, mostly because it's just like a lack of control for all my clients and things that are going on. So I will need to set up some meetings and some things with Gloria this week to make sure any crossover that needs to happens so that the clients aren't left just hanging for the next 10 days. So we'll make sure to do that here Monday at the very latest on our one-on-ones. But here's my win for the week. Every single day this week, I had showings. I have clients that are from out of town to clients that are here. We've written a couple offers this week. It was great. But overall, I've had 18 showings this week. I wrote 2 offers. I'm waiting to hear back on one of them. Still 3 more showings today. I'm hoping to have written at least 2 more offers today by the end of the day with the clients that I'm showing. So it's been a very productive week. And as we're getting these new leads from Realtor.com, they are very motivated. I have had a few, that aren't quite ready, that don't hit the criteria yet. But like I said in the beginning, we're service first. We're going to help them get to that process. So really excited that Realtor.com is coming along. I think that this week, my mom had 4 or so leads that we sent over to Ashley, which is awesome. We want to keep that going. And as these leads come in, I think we're going to see a lot more activity. So keep up the hard work, keep making those calls right away, and I know we'll be just fine. Let's talk about the market status, the last 7 days, what's happened in the market, and compared to last week, I think we had like 123 new listings. This week we have 124. There were 100 closings this week. We had 142 properties that were on the market, either went pending or they went pending this week. So, and we had 16 expireds. Last week there were 17. So there's a decent number of expireds. What I'm finding with the expireds is that most of them are not like expired because they are long time on market. They are expiring because somebody put the house on the market. Maybe they put it on the market because they had put an offer on a home and then it didn't work out. So they didn't get their offer accepted, so they took the house back off the market. There are several that are like 5 days, 6 days, 2 days on the market, and then they've gone away. So those are people probably that were willing to sell if they could get something else. And you know how hard it is to get your offer accepted right now, so that's probably realistically what's happening with them. I'm going to show you on my screen how to find this data. So when I go into look at market stats, I actually go into the Flex MLS. You're going to start there. There's a part like right in the center of your screen that says hot sheets. The hot sheets, you can change the dates and the times of when you want to pull the data from. So I just selected in this case 1 week, and then from that it says how many listings there are, how many showings, delayed showings there are, how many canceled deals there were, how many closed, how many expired, and how many pending, how many withdrawn, how many back on market, how many price changes. There were actually 53 price changes this last week in the market. So we are seeing that number, I think that's an interesting number to keep track of, because when people are doing price adjustments, it means that they put their house on the market. They probably aren't getting the showings and results that they wanted. Why? Why would that happen? Mostly it's because the sellers are over eager. They're like, every house is selling. I want a price up here. And so their agent isn't strong enough to help them understand that they're actually going to get the up here offers if they price down here. So be really, really strong in your listing presentations. Come in with a plan of how to get them the highest dollar. You don't want to be one of those houses that comes in up here and has to price reduce so that you get offers. I know I have one right now, and I was not strong enough to get him to come down to a reasonable time. I think if we had gotten our seller that we're working with right now down at a reasonable number, this house would already be sold. Now we're 2 weeks on market. We did one price change, and we do have one offer on the table, but how long is it going to be until we finally get into the price point where a buyer buys that house? Okay, moving back to our notes, just giving you a snapshot of what the market is like. Our team update goal for the month and for the year, we'd like to get 60 transactions completed. We are currently at 4 closed. We have 1 pending. This week, 16 showings. Told you I have 3 more showings today, so that'll put us at 19. I think Gloria had a showing this week as well, so that'll be 20 showings this week. I've written 2 offers already, planning to write at least 1 more today. She's asked me to write it, but I haven't done it yet. So 3 offers, and we have 56 buyer or seller sides to do in this year. Now that Gloria's going full time, I'm expecting that number to really start going. I know that it's not in lack of effort that we don't have more pendings right now. It is difficult to get your properties accepted. So just keep at it, and you'll find that it's all going to work itself out. We're probably going to end up with like 15 escrows all at once. So just stick with it. I know I'm seeing a lot of activity, so you will too, and we will see those numbers start to pick up. Last week's to-do list. We had started the book, The 5 Regrets of the Dying, and I did, as I promised, start reading it. And the theme of the book is a little melancholy, a bit, just talking to these people that are older. Their stories are sad of how they are ending their life, you know, the things that they valued. And then at the end, they're like, I don't know if I really valued that. So one of the things that I'm thinking about asking this week about this is tell me 2 takeaways that you have from reading the book. It could be positive or negative, but what are 2 takeaways that you could apply to your life? And I guess one of the things that really stuck out to me personally, I'll tell you mine, and then maybe you guys can give me 1 or 2 of yours. There was a story about a lady who had lived her whole life married, and it was like at a time frame where people stayed married because it was the right thing to do. And but he was a tyrant. He was mean to her, and she just stuck it out. And I think that's really interesting, because so often we're worried about what other people are thinking. We're worried about what other people are doing, and we make our decisions based on whether or not we're going to be accepted into the community of, you know, our peers. And granted, a lot of times that's probably good and right and fair, but what if it's not? Are you living your most authentic real life? Are you happy in the life that you're in? Or are we just continuing on because it's what the world says that we should do? I want to challenge myself to be somebody that is who I am authentically all the time. And I know that that's kind of hard, but that's what I want to do. I think that's one of the key things that really stuck out to me, was being authentic all the time. And not that you should throw away marriages or throw away things that are difficult, but evaluating whether or not a lifetime of that type of life is something that you really want. So just food for thought. It was, I actually kind of am enjoying the book. I like the way that she goes back and then she pulls out for her life, like, I want to be like this because this is what I've learned from the situation. So it is a little sad, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe I'm just like a really positive person. I can pull out the positives out of it. Next thing on our list is next week's agenda. So I will be in town on Monday. We're going to do our one-on-ones, super important meetings. Please, please, please make sure that you do meet with me on Monday. We'll get you set out for the week. Gloria, obviously I'm going to need lots of extra help while I'm gone. So I'm going to hand over my books and my stuff to you so that you can kind of pick up where I'm leaving off. And I hope that keeps you busy, and I hope it really kind of like catapults you forward. And of course, Mom, tons of calls and all of that to take care of, and everything is going to get sent to Gloria because there's pretty much nothing that I'll be able to do while I'm there. I'm hoping when we're connected to Wi-Fi and all that, I'll be able to connect with you just to make sure that things are going okay. But I've never been out of the country, so I don't know what it's going to be like. And I'm going to apologize now because it'll probably be difficult. It'll probably be really difficult to communicate. Okay, so our meetings one-on-one will be Monday, Gloria at 2 o'clock, and Mom in the evening, somewhere around 7 would work fine. And if you can, let me know if that time doesn't work. Well, it's just really important that we meet. So let's plan on that. And then Tuesday, of course, they have the office meeting at 9 a.m. If Mom and Gloria, you both want to go to the meeting, it's totally great. It's going to be at the office at 9 a.m. And if not, they do offer it online still. Tuesday, I'm also leaving for the BVI, so I'll be flying to Florida on Tuesday, and I don't actually go to the BVIs until Wednesday. So I'll still be available via text, phone, email on Tuesday. The next thing on our agenda was to talk about the flags, the banners, put together a basket, order pens for our little booth. If you have an opportunity to send me what you found, pricing wise, companies, those kinds of things, let's look into that. And then I did, this was on the list last week, was to do the neighborhood trash thing. I did that this week. I sent out flyers. I still have, I think, probably like 20 or 30 flyers to send out to our neighborhood. So I'm trying to get my kids to help me do that and get those out. So that is underway as well. What's next? New business. We still have the one listing, 801 Locust Street. Bring me a buyer, Gloria. I'm really looking forward to that. Let me know if you have any coming soons. I'll post them in on our group social media. And then we're still looking for duplexes, triplexes, quads, and properties in Lindsay. So if you happen to find anything like that, feel free. We all have iPhones now. So, and I know we have a group message started, but that might be a good thing for us to continue to do, especially as Gloria's going more full-time now. We're going to be able to communicate more and more about each specific client and what we're doing. So if you guys want to open up that group chat again, I'd be happy to make sure that that gets set up and we can all communicate better with any clients or things that are going on in our, I guess in just whatever we need to be doing. Okay. I'm going to go into my last part here, the training, and I'm really excited about this because I feel like I always like the things you can do right now to get some traction, because that's what we really need. I mean, we have one pending deal right now. We have 56 to go for the year. So how can we utilize our strengths and be able to really create something right now? So I was listening to a trainer this last week. I think his first name is Jared. Super nice guy. He has some really good things to say, and I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that he talked about on how we can get some traction going right now. And I really want to be seen and known in our community as, oh, those are the realtors that always are posting online. Those are the ones that are always doing the videos and stuff. I know a couple of people that are constantly on their social feeds and like doing Facebook Lives and that kind of thing. I think that they get seen because of all that they're doing. And so this coach, Jared, he was talking about being visible to the community. And specifically, we were talking about leveraging buyers, because if there's anything that we have as a team, we have a lot of buyers. We're paying for realtor leads. We have a database of almost 2.5 years of clients, people who have come into our search engines, and we have a ton of people that we could be utilizing and leveraging to find more listings. So one of the things that he says all the time is visibility trumps ability. If you're visible to the community, then you have the ability to be seen. You're an option. He says you're an option. If you're an option, you may be chosen just because you're an option. If you never present yourself as an option to the community, how would they ever choose you? So visibility trumps ability. And that's why you see so many real estate agents out there that are maybe not as good as you. They're not as committed as you. They're not as service oriented as you. They might not have the skills that you have, but they get hired and you didn't. Why? Well, it's because they were visible. They were an option. And so I really want us as a team to become more and more visible. When people think of RE/MAX, I want them to think about the Masters team. When they think about RE/MAX, I want them to think about Gloria being a great listing agent. When they think about RE/MAX, I want them to think about, oh, those are the people that do video tours all the time. Okay, so I want to start creating that image for us as a team and for RE/MAX so that we can become a stronger and stronger listing office. We really need that, because when we have more visibility, we have more signs out on the yards, when we have more videos playing, when we have more people seeing us, we have more potential to do more real estate. So one of the things that Jared talked about was saying the right thing at the right time to the right people, and doing that 30 to 50 times a day. So as you're talking to people, having the right thing to say is super important. So all those calls that my mom does when they are just popping onto the website, they're thinking about buying and we're thinking about helping them. And it's so important that we connect with them at the right time. And when we do finally connect, that we say the right things. So one of the things that he, I guess one of the verbiages or the ways that he says it is every time he's talking to people, he says, if you or anyone you know might be looking to sell let me say that again. If you or anyone you know may be looking to sell, let me know right away. I may be able to help you sell your home without ever letting it hit the market. So let me say that again. If you or anyone you know may be looking to sell, let me know right away. I may be able to sell your home without it ever hitting the market. And a lot of the things that this Jared coach says is that he'll say that pretty much about anything. He's talking to a buyer, and before he gets off the conversation, hey, if you or anyone you know is looking to sell right away, you should let me know because I may be able to help you sell your home without ever hitting it at the market. And we have a ton of buyers. I mean, we have lists and lists and lists of buyers. And we may be able to get some of our buyers that we have on the table already that are pre-approved, ready to go, and match them with somebody who's not even on the market yet. So just keeping an eye on that. So here's something that we can do to leverage our buyers. And video, I'm telling you, I know it's scary at first to do video, but it's the way to go. Everybody's watching online, so we got to get in front of them. We remember visibility trumps ability. So if we can be seen, even if we're not great on video, we are an option. So this is what I really want you to do. Take a list. We've been tracking our buyers every single week on our one-on-ones. You probably have 5 to 10 buyers in your pipeline right now. What I want you to do is, number one, make a video about each one of your buyers. It needs to be specific. It needs to say, what are they looking for? Where are they looking for? How soon? What are they qualified for? And then we need to make a video about that. It needs to be posted online. And then I'm going to challenge you to also promote that video on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever programs you're using, we're gonna boost them. And the reason that we're gonna do that, even if you did just like a $5 budget on any one of those videos, the reason that you want to do that is because we want to capture people that we have not seen yet, that we don't know. We have a buyer pool of people that we know. We have people in our database, but we want to find listings that haven't yet seen us. So we're looking for listings. When we talk about what we have as a buyer, like I have a buyer right now that's looking, their budget's $360. They need 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a pool. If you know anybody or you are looking to sell, let me know right away because I may be able to help you sell your home without it ever hitting the market. Easy, right? That's the verbiage that I want every single time. And then go through your list of what your buyers are looking for. So the challenge for the week and something that you can do right now is jump online, make a video about each of your clients. What are they looking for? Location, bedrooms, bathrooms, size, and post it on your social media page. Boost it. You should have a business page. If you don't have a business page, you need to have a business page, or you can use the Masters Team business page. Right now, I think we have like 780 followers on our page. I'd like to get that up to like 1,000, 2,000 eventually. But we have a really good list of people that are watching us and subscribed to see us. So let's just keep growing that. If you don't have a business page, use the Masters Team page, because in the Masters Team page, we can boost, we can share, and we can do, ads, make advertisements. So those videos, they don't have to be perfect. They could just be just like this, where I'm just telling you, hey, I'm looking for blah, right? And this is what kind of buyers I have. They're pre-qualified and we're ready to go. I may be able to help you sell your home before it ever hits the market. So that's my challenge for the week. Hope you have a really, really good weekend. I look forward to our one-on-ones. Thanks for watching again, and hopefully this can be helpful. Use your buyers as leverage to find more listings. Okay, talk to you soon.